Welcome back to business.com. Today I'll be showing you a Homebase tutorial breaking down its employee scheduling features. Now this software can help you create, manage, and share work schedules in minutes, all while reducing conflicts and no-shows. Let's take a look. For this demo, you'll see that we've created a business account with artificial data, and I want to start by showing you the main dashboard. After playing with the software, I noticed that it was really good for managing hourly employees, so I wanted to highlight some of those features here. For example, for today, we can see who's clocked into their shift and how many completed time cards there are for people who've clocked in and out. Over here on the right, we have the option to change the view. I'm in agenda view right now, but if I switch over to hour view, I can see a detailed breakdown of when each employee was expected to come in. If you notice that someone is missing from their shift, you can get in touch with them to see if they're running late or decide if you need to find coverage and schedule someone else. One other key feature that I wanted to highlight on the dashboard is this top bar here. Homebase partners with a number of POS systems, which allows you to import your sales data and then pair it with the labor data from Homebase, giving you this labor as a percentage of sales. This is a key metric that many small businesses try to manage proactively. So it's nice that you can see it in real time to know if you're meeting your threshold or if you need to maybe make a schedule change based on that real-time data. Okay, so now I'll show you the bulk of the employee scheduling features, which you can access by navigating to the Schedule tab on the left rail. At a glance, you'll notice that the scheduling view is pretty straightforward. You've got your team members, days of the week, and drag and drop shifts. We've already got some sample shifts populated for this business, but I'll show you how easy it is to add and edit them. Simply click on the plus sign to create a new shift. When creating a new shift, I like that you can automatically apply it to multiple days of the week with just one click of a button. You can select the time, shift type, and you can even leave a note for that employee, which they would then see when they clock in. So that further streamlines that employee communication process. Going back to the full schedule, you can keep adding shifts as needed. And as you create your draft, Homebase will automatically call out any schedule conflicts. You can easily see them by toggling on the Show Conflicts button here. For example, you'll notice that Jeffrey here is scheduled as a cashier on Thursday, but he's already published in the system that he's unavailable that day. So this alerts you that you will need to reassign a shift to someone else. Another useful feature on this page is over here on the left. You can see the total number of hours and wages for each employee. And then down here, you can see those total hours and wages for each day. This allows you to track this data in real time. Homebase will also show you if, for example, you're going to cause some kind of compliance issue down the road. So let's say we create an extra shift here for Kristen. We can go through and see that she's now actually scheduled for 6 or more days in a row, which appears to be a potential problem. So the software will automatically call out those kinds of conflicts for you just to make it a little bit easier to catch. There are also a couple of different ways that you can view and sort your schedule. For example, you'll see that this department view breaks up these restaurant shifts into front and back of house. And then within that, you can see how many people in each role you have. And if you need to add a team member, the software will automatically filter it to show you all the team members that have that specific role assigned to them, streamlining that schedule building process. You also have some alternative view options up here, allowing you to see by week, which is what we're viewing now, by month, and by day. This day view is useful because you can see day part when people are coming in. So if you need coverage during certain times of the day, you'll notice down here, we show you how many people are scheduled at each individual hour mark. That can come in handy, for example, if you anticipate a spike in demand during a certain time of day, you can then check that you're fully covered. As mentioned, you can also see a month view if you need to see your month as a whole to look out for any gaps or whatnot. Going back to the week view, I did want to point out that you can also create open shifts. So these are shifts that you need coverage for, but they aren't assigned to anyone in particular. So once I click add, you can see the open shift appear here. So now that I'm ready to publish the schedule, you'll see that the software lists the total number of shifts, hour, and labor costs for this time period. I can also choose how I want to notify my team. So whether that's notifying everyone on the schedule, only people that I just made changes for, or no one at all. Once that schedule is published, employees will get notified on the Homebase app that there is an open shift available to be picked up, which they could then claim, and then their manager could then approve or deny it. Before finishing up, I also wanted to mention an AI functionality that Homebase released to help speed up this schedule building process. This is a recommendation system where it can automatically take your previously published schedules and then start to make adaptations on your behalf so that you don't have to spend time doing those tweaks yourself. So in this case, it's analyzing our previous schedule and automatically taking both the availability and those time off requests into consideration, and then adapting a schedule by moving the shifts that are causing conflicts to other people on the roster who can take those shifts, all while giving you some insight into what it did. So, for example, you'll see here that a few team members have some approved unavailability that has changed in the last week. I can also see that Kbon here has some approved time off. So just to give you a couple of examples, let's scroll up to Dan. We see that Dan is unavailable on Monday. So Dan's shift was automatically reassigned to Kbon, and the software tells you that in a very clear and readable manner. So now if we scroll down to Kbon, you can see that he now has that product manager shift. You can also see here that Kbon has a time off request for Wednesday, which has caused a separate alert. So if the software can't find someone to cover his Wednesday shift, it will automatically convert it to an open shift for anyone else on the team to claim. I thought this AI scheduling feature was pretty neat and is definitely something that users can opt into if they want. However, the overall schedule building process with Homebase I found to be very easy to use. So that was all that I had for y'all today. If you found this video helpful, be sure to give us a like and subscribe to our channel for more business-related content. We're always putting out new stuff. As always, thank you for watching, and I'll see you in the next video.